Hello, my name is Michelle White, and I'm a student at IUSB, or Indiana University of South Bend, in Indiana, and I'm an elementary education major. And we've been talking in some of our classes a lot this semester about oral reading, oral language, and developing oral language, how children develop oral language and vocabulary. And so I just kind of wanted to make a short video about how you as a parent or a caregiver can help your children to develop oral language and a bigger vocabulary. So I have a couple of strategies here. Number one, the main thing about developing oral language is just to talk with your child. You know, talking with your child is just really the main thing how children learn and develop their oral language. You know, our oral language is the main way how we communicate, by talking and what we need and talking about what goes in is what we're thinking. So oral language is really important in child development. So talking with your child just every single day, a little bit throughout the day, really just helps develop this. And if you see a squirrel in your backyard, point the squirrel out to your child and say, "Hey, isn't that a really pretty squirrel?" Or "Isn't that a really big squirrel?" And just use different words to describe the squirrel, and talk with your child about it. If you're going to the grocery store, take your child with you, and have a grocery list, and kind of have your child read the words off to you as you're going throughout the grocery store, getting what you need. I just have a sample list here, but have your child read the words off to you and then cross them off as you get them. Or if your child can't read yet, maybe you can just point out the words. So if you say you need an apple, you get an apple off the shelf. Just talk with your child and say, "Hey, here's an apple," and point the word out on the list. Say apple, and cross it off, and do something like that. So that way, you're talking with the child, developing oral vocabulary, how to describe an apple or a squirrel, and also you're also helping the child learn how to read. So, and how to say the words on the page. So just talking with your child is just really an important thing. You know, if you're getting some water, if you have water or a water bottle on the list, point the words out. Say water bottle or water, and here it is on the list, and cross it off. And that way you can really help your child associate words with objects, and different objects with words on a page. So that way you're also really helping them learn how to read, and also say different words and develop. That way you're really developing oral language. Another thing that you can do to help your child develop this is by reading with your child. Just take a few minutes. Reading doesn't take very long at all. Reading only takes a few minutes a day. I have some sample books here that you can just pick up. Pumpkin Patch Parable, Hardy Boys, Warrior Series, anything your child likes. Just pick a book up and off the shelf and just read with him or her, because that way you can when you're reading, you just read the words, and you're reading with your child, and you're helping them with oral language too, because you're talking about it, and you're talking about the book and everything. So that really helps with oral language also. So when many studies have proven and have shown and proven that children who are really helped with, and who really talk about who really talk with their parents and read with their parents really do a whole lot better in preschool and elementary school than children who don't have that interaction with their family. So interacting with your child is very important. Um, so just talking and reading and with your child is very. These are two main strategies that you can do. So just start talking and reading with your child and have fun.